Difficult. Women.
Oh my God. You guys, we are holding each other in an embrace. We're in an embrace, like just where our bodies are intertwined
in the same room.
I'm braiding her hair
as we speak. It's beautiful. You guys, I'm here.
That's Katy.
In person.
Katy is in my arms.
I'm in your apartment and in your arms.
That's right. What's my name?
Marie.
And you are Katy.
And I'm Katy.
And then we're together in person in Nashville.
Doing the Difficult Women podcast.
You're welcome.
Oh my
God.
You guys, I hadn't been on a plane in like 16 months or
you
something.
had only gone to Connecticut.
Yeah, it was the furthest I'd gone.
I'm so sorry.
I was I almost didn't get out of the LaGuardia airport because they renovated it and it looked great. And I was like, this is incredible.
You were going to call me like, I'm just going to stay here at LaGuardia.
They have this fancy fountain in there now. I was like, I'll just watch the fountain for my vacation. It was incredible. But I did make it on the plane and I'm here.
God. Yes.
And it's so great to not be in New York. I mean, I love New York, but it's so great to be anywhere different than I've been.
How is it different? How's it different? I mean, the mask thing, I think. You're a little shell-shocked, which understandable.
A little shell-shocked. I haven't really been... I've only really been around you and then very small groups of people who've all been vaccinated. So I just haven't had to wear a mask. And then there's nobody around when you leave the house.
Yeah.
Because in New York, you still, when you walk out of the house, you still kind of have to, you don't have to have your mask on, I guess, but you sort of do if there's a lot of people around.
CDC says, of course, you can go outside, no mask on, if you're vaccinated kind of thing. Right. But yeah.
But in New York, everybody is still wearing masks. I tried it out one day. I walked out of my house carefully without a mask and then immediately felt like, no, I can't. So, and then because nobody is unmasked. So it's weird to be here where we went and ate outside yesterday, but walking up to the restaurant, nobody was wearing a mask.
Right.
I was like, oh, interesting. The airport, everybody's eating at the airport in Nashville. All the restaurants are closed I mean, I did go to the Wendy's.
You can't get Shake Shack in the New York.
You can get LaGuardia? The Wendy's was open.
Well, we know about that.
We know that's true because I shoved one of those sandwiches in my mouth. But it looked like the restaurant, maybe just because I was there too early, but the restaurant seemed closed. But maybe they reopened.
Katy, you were at the airport at 5 a.m. I bet that's why they weren't open yet. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, though. Anyway, it was just a lot of the airport in Nashville felt very different from the airport in New York.
Mm. Yeah, we're open for business.
Yeah.
You know, but
there was a live concert happening in the airport in Nashville.
Yeah, I booked us a gig there tomorrow
Perfect.
afternoon.
Love him. Love to play the airport.
Reformed Horse, welcoming people to Nashville.
They're get back on the plane and go fly away. Amazing. Yeah. Anyway, that's crazy. I love doing a thing. I haven't done a thing in a long time.
Wow, I like you doing the thing here.
This is
very exciting. And I personally, as the editor of this podcast, I'm very excited that we are in the same room.
Easier.
Yeah, way easier than editing separate tracks from below. It's boring. This is boring audio stuff, technical stuff. But we're in the same room. We're looking at each other in our eyes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And
you guys,
thanks for coming to visit.
Gives us hope, right, for the future.
Yeah, it does. You can take your arms off of me now.
Okay, fine. Fine, if you insist.
But yeah. What else is going on? Do we have anything else? I mean, we have hot plans the next 2 days. Roller skating.
Hot tub
party.
Walking around.
Tomorrow is, oh God, we got to work.
We have to work tomorrow. That's why I'm here. This is a business trip.
We're writing everything off right now.
Yep.
That's all those margaritas last night. Tax write-off.
It's all work.
That's right. We talked about.
We had to drink those for work.
No, Katie's down here, business and pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're working on the third album.
You guys, it's happening.
We're down here. We're collecting musicians to play on the album, all women or people who identify as female. And we're doing it.
It's happening. I'm excited. I have to practice. I'm borrowing someone's guitar and I still haven't opened the box.
After the pod, we're going.
I know. I gotta
practice.
My fingers are already screaming. They're like, no, it's gonna hurt. I'm like, I know it's gonna hurt, but we gotta do it.
I know. Oh man, the calluses are gone.
They're gone.
My hands are like velvet now.
I know.
The pandemic. Thank you,
it's
pandemic.
Really bad. Years of building that up, just gone in one pandemic.
Yep.
Just blink of a pandemic.
Well, I'm really excited to take Katy to a Trump bar tomorrow.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
It's right on the water, y'all.
I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. They have great chicken fingers. It's worth it. It's worth the racism. I'm just kidding. No, it's terrible. No. No, it's bad. No, but it's a nice bar. It's on the water. You know, you just gotta get in, get your beer and chicken fingers, and get out. And if we have to fight people, we will.
I have to not embrace, but I have to experience the culture down here. If that's the natural native culture, then I have to just, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I might get in some fights. We'll see.
Well, I'm trying to get us a boat, so let's be cool. And then once we get on the boat, we can have the fights, and then we'll take over the boats. And yeah, that's my plan.
I'll bring my slingshot, you guys. I finally.
Oh my Lord!
Got a slingshot. I don't even know if I should talk about it because it's illegal, but.
If there's any narcs out there listening,
well, you know what? I haven't done anything illegal yet.
That's right.
So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do anything.
This
illegal.
is all hypothetical. It will not stand up in court.
I legally ordered a slingshot and sent it to Tennessee because I couldn't send it to New York
because it's illegal. It's a professional weapon.
Yep.
There's like little bullets. I thought it'd be like cute little rocks, But no,
it's like little bullets.
Yeah, little.
Marie texted me. She was like, "This is you could like kill a man." I was like, "Yeah, that's the point."
I was like, "Oh,
I don't want to kill anyone. I want to kill like a squirrel if it's the apocalypse."
Well, speaking of squirrels, what did we stay up late watching last night? We got crazy, you guys. First day spending together. Whoa, we went to my parents' house, had fried chicken.
Really partied at a hard.
Yeah, then we went and had margaritas, and then we came home
and watched the TVs.
Alone,
my new favorite show. I talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't even seen it yet. But I was like excited about it, and then I binge watched the whole thing, and then I made Marie watch it again. I mean, for me, I was again, and then I was like, "Wait, this part, watch this part," the whole time.
You got very excited about it. Oh
my God!
But now I'm hooked. Now I got to see who survives in the wilderness alone.
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
I love it.
I think I know because I could read your face.
I'm not sure you do know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think you know.
But this is fascinating. That these people get dropped off into the Arctic.
I mean, what? Why do they even want to do that? But still, the number one thing I've taken away from that, then that's what made me buy the slingshot finally, because I was like, oh, I can't. These are professional, like people that have like studied survival. They like have lived in the woods. They've done all the things, and they are struggling. And if they're struggling, I'm dead. Like there's no way I'm gonna make it.
I just like the parasite
hunting.
things.
It's so hard to hunt, and they do such a good job. But
parasite thing. I got to stop eating food off the ground.
I know. I gotta stop getting that roadkill and just shoving it in my gullet.
If you kill it here in Tennessee, it's yours.
I don't know if I want it anymore. I used to think, yes, of course.
That one fish thing, and he like pulls out this parasite thing.
It's awful.
Yeah. I would have just gulped that down like sushi.
I'm like, great, yeah.
I caught a fish. Awesome. Nope. You got to make sure there's no parasites.
Got to cook it.
Muskrat, really well. Make sure there's no parasites.
Oh my God. See, how do you even know though?
I don't, I guess you can't. Yeah, they're tiny little like bacterial type parasites that will then turn your insides.
It honestly gives me more respect for like Doritos. like I'm like, oh, I
could see it now. They drop you off. A helicopter goes out to the Arctic and then just have all the Doritos. Something tells me that would not work out in the wilderness. I just love the the hunting aspect of it
amazing.
Too.
And they're so good at it.
Because I watch all these fantasy shows and like they hunt stuff and make like Game of Thrones. Oh my God, it makes it look so easy to shoot a deer and then skin it alive and have an incredible acting scene while doing it. That's one of my favorite scenes of Game of Thrones. Like,
that's skinning the deer.
God, it's so cool.
That's a good scene.
But
also the traps. I never thought about trapping. I was like, oh, you got to have like a I mean, I don't trust myself with a gun, but like a slingshot or something.
Slingshot, yes.
But like or an arrow or something, or what, a spear. Like that's what I think of when I think of hunting. But these people just trap the animals too with these little snares made out of like a piece of wire. That's genius.
That one rocket just like knocked that little mouse's head off, and then it was like boop, and then the mouse was like
squished.
Yep, and then she ate the
and
mouse.
she ate it.
Yeah, with some blueberries. It looked like a lovely pairing. If only you had a nice Sauvignon Blanc.
Culinary expertise.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys
thank you for in case you want to know how we get
down and dirty,
crazy.
And watch.
That's why I love when guys are like, "Oh my god!" Like people I've dated, like, "Oh god, you're going on tour. Oh my god." It's like, no, there's no cheating ever on tour. It's like literally we go home and watch Diners, Drives, and Dives.
Yeah,
and get Doritos
and get
Doritos.
Try to scatter.
How many times have we woken up in tour with just snacks all over us?
So many crumbs.
Somebody
else's bed. It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, not somebody else's bed, but it's a hotel bed.
Yeah, I mean, always somebody else's bed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The one that somebody's paying for, but it's not me.
Oh, it's so good to have you here.
It's so great.
This is just,
it's very exciting.
I started crying. You were doing your film writing class, the same one of Scott Rogers. We both are.
Everybody sign up for Scott Rogers' film writing class if you want to write a film.
She was doing that, and then I was in the other room. I started crying because just the thought of you leaving.
Oh, I cried when I landed because I couldn't, like, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm
cry right
here.
now.
Oh.
It's so stupid. It's just so, I mean, hold your friends, hold them close.
Yeah.
Let's hold each other.
Okay,
I'm crying. I'm sorry. It's so good to see you.
Oh, it's nice. I love it. It's great.
Oh man, it's a good cry.
What's nice about this trip too is, for me, it also represents like, okay, I can be free a little bit again. Like I can come back. I can come. I can.
Yes.
Because before I just felt like I'm stuck here, and stuck, but like just not able. Oh,
I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not, but I'm just clearing my tears now. It's fine. No, she's gonna come back. We're gonna record begin the album. We're doing what are we practicing and preparing?
Yes, pre-pro,
and then we're gonna do it, and then
don't know.
and then we'll do it
pre-pro,
and then we'll post it post-pro, and then we'll share it,
and then and then you guys can get it if you want.
And then we'll be booking arena tours.
Yeah,
opening for
Ride In on Sharks.
Oh God,
that'd be cool.
Could you imagine?
I'm scared to ride it on a shark.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Did you see all those videos? There's been so many sharks swimming close to the shore in Florida right now.
Oh no!
Oh, just stay up late watching shark videos. Getting crazy.
Don't want to go to Florida then.
Oh,
I'll bring my slingshot. It'll be fine.
We'd sell so many albums if we lost a leg to a shark.
What was that thing though that like someone was, maybe I was just watching this on my own, but someone was like speaking to the animals. Oh yes, this was definitely somebody that was speaking to the animals. Now I remember what it was. I like to watch this. I watched all these videos on YouTube. They're great. This woman can talk to animals, and she's like really good at it. Like she literally can like read their minds or something. I don't really know how she does it. I don't even know if it's really a thing. But
were you just watching Cinderella?
No, it was like really this woman. It's incredible though. She really like, and then they tell them like they tell her their like history. So like there was this like macaw or something that was in captivity, and he was really, really aggressive. And it turned out that like he told her that he had a owner previously, and like the owner
I don't like this.
That's so true. And the owner like died, and he was just really sad about it. And so
the bird told the girl that he was sad.
And then she was like, well, what do you need? And then he's like, I need like, I need something, like I need more space or something. So they gave it to him, and then he was fine. That's what's crazy, is that like she'll find out what's going on, and then she can fix whatever the problem is with the animal. Like if the animal's aggressive, it's like, why are you being aggressive? And he's like, well, I'm mad at this like zookeeper. Like he keeps like giving me shrimp, and I want steak. And then she's like, okay, then just start giving him steak instead. And then like they do, and then the cat is fine, or whatever, the lion or whatever it is.
Can she communicate with men for me?
No, it's too hard.
It's too hard.
Too hard. But she had a whole thing about sharks. She's like the shark attacks. She was like, it's because there was something like in the environment that was causing the sharks to come closer to shore. And she was like,
warm weather, warm
that's part
water,
of it, I think, too.
maybe?
But there was even like some sound or something that was happening. She said, all you have to do is stop with that sound and they won't come by. And like, then nobody was listening to her. But like, she was saying like, you can stop these shark attacks and we don't have to kill the sharks. Like, they don't want to eat humans. They just get like aggressive because they're like, what's happening?
Can you put some soft rock on instead of this? Like,
Exactly. Now you're getting it. That's what they want. You just gotta listen to the animals.
This is the sort of stuff that we will be watching later this evening.
I will show you all the videos. I forgot that was one of my pandemic entertainment things. I found this woman on YouTube. I forgot about that. That's great.
The woman that talks to the animals. Cool.
Anyway, you can trust my instincts and intuitions, as I love to talk about women that can talk to animals. I'm a reliable source.
Wow. Well, you know what I want to mention to everybody listening? I've been thinking a lot about this. We need everybody right now. Pause the podcast and like and review our podcast. We always say this stuff at the end. Maybe people don't get to the. I don't know. I hope you listen to our entirety.
Who knows?
The pod in its entirety. But yes. Like and review us on iTunes if you can.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that you said that right after I launched into that weird animal story.
And then we lost them already.
Like, nope, zero stars. He talks about ladies talking to animals. Hopefully you like that. I don't know. I'm a little worried now. But.
Just comment about the animals in the review. That's when we'll know.
Oh God! Well, I hope. Oh gosh, now I'm worried. I ruined it.
But also, everybody, our friend Jessica's movie is out now.
Yes,
Specialist.
Yeah,
it's out today, May 11th.
Oh my God! Yes. No,
So,
it's today May 11th.
Tomorrow is when our pod comes out.
Oh my God, you're right.
Look at us.
Oh
With
my
quick
God.
turnaround, you guys.
Yeah, no joke.
Gonna get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's exciting. I was talking to the birds. It's great. You know what also is amazing?
Diddling.
Diddle.
You're doing some moves I don't really want to watch you do. Maybe I should go back. Yeah. Oh God, I wish you guys should be here. You guys should come over next time.
We're drinking hot tea and coffee. Whoa, we're getting crazy. No, Adam and Eve.
Exactly.
Check this out.
Free stuff is awesome, but free stuff to spice up your bedroom is even better.
Select almost any one item for 50% off, and then Adam and Eve loads on the free stuff.
Enter offer code HORIO at checkout and get 10 tantalizing free gifts.
A sexy item for him, a special gift for her, and a third item you'll both enjoy.
And 6 free spicy movies.
Ooh. Plus, free shipping.
That's HORIO, WHOREO, HORIO at adamandeve.com. Okay.
And we're back.
We're
back still together.
Still here. Keeping it together.
We go together like
I don't know how that song goes.
Me neither.
Oh God. Well,
you ready to get fired up?
let's get fired up.
Okay.
So today we're talking about the population.
Yes,
Right?
the world's population. It's dwindling.
It's crumbling.
There's no people on this planet
There's
anymore.
nobody left.
Oh God, that's a scary thought, though.
I mean,
I don't think that's going to happen
not
unless that
gonna
there's another piece of a satellite that comes down.
oh God, I just on a side note, I was like legitimately concerned about that
Yes, she
Chinese thing coming in.
Yep.
Did you guys hear about this? The like parts of space debris that was from the Chinese mission or something. Mainly because I was like, if this fucks up my flight plans, I'm gonna be so mad because I was like coming down at around the same time as I was supposed to take off. So I was like, bitch, you better fall early or late, but don't mess
It was
up my
pretty.
flight.
That's but it's happened time and time again. It seems that
And
this
it's going
is
to happen more if people don't like be responsible with their space debris. Because like, it's like, don't litter.
Yeah,
And
like huge. It was how big? 11 stories or something?
Yeah, like some amount, 11 tons. I don't even know. It was a lot. It was big. And I don't know what it fell near the Maldives in the Indian Ocean is where it ended up.
I mean, that's a gambling game because that's a percentage
it's
of
going to, yeah. It's
gonna hit.
It's like Russian roulette. Like it's not. And also, I don't know if because when I first heard it, I kind of heard it early because I'm a news junkie and nobody else was talking about it yet.
You called
and
I was like, what is happening?
I didn't want to tell a lot of people because I didn't want people to get anxious about it because I was like, oh God. But also they were like, it was sort of like they couldn't even, because it's like orbiting the Earth at a really fast speed before it lands. There was like a chart of like, here's some possible places where it could fall. And it was like the entire Earth. Like they couldn't even really pinpoint.
I watched that. Yeah, that graph thing. It looked like it could
basically
hit
anywhere.
37 different places.
Yeah. And one of them was New York City. And I was like, that would not be good.
That'd be a big old bummer.
Anyway, that's not even what our episode's about. But clean up your space debris. Don't be irresponsible when you shoot stuff up in this space. You know, have a plan. Don't just shoot, and because the Chinese government did not seem to care at all.
No,
they're like, it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Well, it's the people that litter. They don't care.
They
at
don't
all.
care. Yeah, they don't. They don't take responsibility. Anyway,
well, I'm glad
we digress.
The Daily Podcast, which I love, the New York Times Daily Podcast, did a full episode about the population and how it's decreasing, and the first time since like 1790, I don't know the dates, but a long time ago, that was the population has been steadily growing since then until now.
And it seems to be happening from what I understood in that article, that it seems to be happening really in the really what we're talking about is in the, like, I know you're not supposed to say it like this anymore, but like the first world countries or the more whatever. What's a better way to say that now? I don't know.
Places like America.
Yeah, I mean like Europe and like America,
Japan.
And like
the population is decreasing.
So what's going on, you guys? Why is it happening?
Well, you know what? It's the woman's fault.
It's her fault. She doesn't want to shoot out 1,000 babies anymore.
God. Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of what they were like. It was a little, that was why we sort of, this caught our eye, was that like the article itself was just sort of, every time they talk about babies, they were like, and women aren't having as many babies. And I'm like, well, yes, it is the woman that has the baby. That's true. But like you said, it takes two to tango. So it's a little weird. It felt weird that the whole article was very skewed to being like, women are doing this and women are doing that.
Yeah, it made me very, very, very angry.
But I understand, because it is the woman that shoots the baby out.
I mean, thank God we're not like Handmaid's Tale yet. Yeah. You know, where it's the man's decision to have a baby.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Know, that wouldn't be good. So hopefully, I mean, but this is where I get crazy, because I have been watching the newest season of Handmaid's Tale. But when they talk about this, and the women are deciding not to have children anymore, and the women are deciding to focus on their careers, and women are going and getting educated, and women are
how dare
that
they? Yes.
is how this podcast sounded, you guys.
Right. It felt very like this problem is being caused by women wanting independence.
Yeah, and then cut to 50 years from now, Handmaid's Tale.
Totally, yeah. Or like 5 years
or
from
5 years from now.
Yeah, so
where it's like we're the baby makers all of a sudden, and
and I think that
we're wearing red robes,
and I
hats.
think also what's weird about the population conversation is that like it doesn't have to be framed in a bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing. No, it's not a bad
thing. As we have space debris falling down to our tiny little marble of a planet,
and obviously for environmental reasons, like having less people, we know that one of the reasons. And one thing they didn't say or maybe they kind of said, but they didn't really nail, which is that like there's a lot of people that are deciding not to have children specifically because the environment is so bad. I've heard so many people that I know that are actively not having children. One of their reasons is, why would I bring children to this hellhole where they're going to experience the destruction of the planet? Like, why am I going to add to the problem in that way? So like, people are actively trying to bring the population down when they're not having children, some people. So like, I don't know, but I the issue with population, like not having population growth, is more of an economic issue. And that's where I'm also like, fuck fuck that. Like, yeah, we have, there's other ways we can navigate this, where it's like we can still have like a good economy, but I think that part of it is then in competition with a country like China maybe, or something whose population is not going down, then we start to lose our status as the number one economic country. But it's like, what a weird, like, and I get like I don't know.
Do you think they ever think, or like the military ever thinks that like we have to keep the population at a certain growth because of our to keep our military status?
I mean, I think it's certainly economic status.
Yeah.
Like, certainly. But the thing, too, is that, like, we are coming into a shifting world. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're already losing our number one status in terms of, because of lots of reasons.
Yeah.
But I mean, mainly, like, Donald Trump. But, like, no, I mean, lots of things. But, so I don't know. I mean, I and it is kind of perilous because we've definitely tortured so many other countries for so long.
Right.
Us losing our status, which is what a lot of countries want, is, you know, puts us in a more vulnerable position, of course. So I know that there's lots of people in government and in like the country that don't want that to happen.
But then is the population and make more babies gonna keep us there?
I mean, it would help. I think if we were to continue on the path of growth that we'd been on, then that's like the economy still grows and you know what I mean? Like you have like more people to buy things, more people to more workers, right, you know? Because one of the problems too with population, the immediate effect of it too is that like we have all these old people who can't be in the workforce now, who are living longer than ever, but then nobody's there to take care of, there's no way to take care of them and to like support them because like you have less people able to like support that.
Well, so they did the next day on the Daily last week, they had one about Japan and how the population is decreasing there as well. But then they did talk about this tiny little town in Japan that like there's all these older people and no young people, and they're certainly not having any children. So they have all these dolls everywhere.
Oh God, that sounds like my apartment. I'm just like talking to like nobody.
No, we don't share that information, Katy. Remember, Katy has all these friends.
I have so many friends in my house. I love them. They're my babies.
I did wave to my Care Bear the other day. Yeah, I was like, okay, have a good night. Oh God. Need friends too.
Oh God, I know.
But no, I think that's so creepy. But then you think of all these other like ghost towns in America. Like, what if we start driving through these towns on tour and they just have dolls there?
I mean, they
these
do
are the
have
babies
dolls.
and
I
stuff.
mean, haven't you seen those old weird dolls?
Yeah.
People's homes.
Yeah. China dolls. I used to have tons of China dolls, but then I drop them and then they break.
Oh, good. No, I had a lot like from like my great grandmother and stuff. But anyway, that's a side note. No, I mean we definitely have towns in the United States that are, part of it is that people go into the cities, right? So that's been happening that's not even population necessarily, but they were talking about how, you know, some of these towns, like they have less people living in them, and then it feels like decline or something. It feels like we're going backwards, and that kind of depresses people too in a way. And then you have, again, like a lot of old people and no young people to like be their caregivers and things like that. So but that's like, I don't know, maybe that's where robots will come in handy.
That's what I was just about to bring up. Like, so we did this episode like a year ago or so about they're projecting in 50 years, more people are going to be married to robots than humans or something. But I wonder if there'll be robot babies. I didn't even think about that.
Well, robot caretakers at least, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you need a robot baby.
I mean, totally take a robot baby right now. I'm just kidding.
I don't want a robot baby. That makes me think of like you have like that thing of flour that you carry around in school to like pretend like you have a baby. I'm like, why? What is this extra burden that's not even really bringing me any joy?
Sarah Tolmash has a joke she said during the pandemic she started thinking that she wanted to have a baby, and then she had to carry an umbrella around with her for a day. I relate to that. Oh my God, so hard.
She's so funny. Oh my God.
I lose so many umbrellas.
Oh yeah. How can you have a baby?
I can't. Well, you can't either. Because
I left the baby. We have like a baby toy that we use in our set sometimes, and I left it at the bar.
2 times?
At least 2 times.
You lost
I think
two babies.
2 babies. I think we got one of them back, but I don't know.
I almost posted on Mother's Day, which was yesterday, a video of us like wasted. That one video they were dancing at Robert's Western World. And I was gonna like say Happy Mother's Day. You're welcome. We're not.
You're lucky that we're not. We don't
yet. Who knows? We're looking for married men.
Well, we got to get try to get that population up. We'll shoot some babies out. We'll do it. We'll fix the problem.
It's gonna be great.
No, it's okay.
We'll find it.
Nope. So I mean, so. Back to business.
Divorced men, not married men. I said married men.
Oh yeah, no, we don't need married men. Nobody needs a married man.
No.
Population.
We digress.
No, but I think that like it's an interesting yeah, it can. We are going to have to adjust one way or another, because either we need, if we want to get the population to rise again, either there's like some countries in like Russia, I think it was, like incentivizes people to have babies. Like they'll give them tax breaks or pay them money to have extra babies. So that could be a thing that happens in the United States, I suppose. But I think I think that one of the solutions that nobody likes, not nobody, but some people don't like in the United States, but I think is the solution to keep us like on top or whatever, if that's what we want to do, is immigration. Because immigration is going down also, and that's also why the population is going down. And people get
Did that start with Trump though, or did that?
I think it was even prior to that, because Obama was one of the toughest on immigration.
That's
so
true too.
I think that was part of it. But people always like villainize immigration. It's like, oh, there's too many people here. There's too many people here. Well, guess what? We're actually like, we need them for many reasons. And one of them is like
to make some babies.
Well, not just to make babies, but to like have more bodies in our country that stimulate the economy. Yes. They don't have to have more babies. They just, they themselves are the population. So our population doesn't have to be like being born out of your butt. It can come from other countries, So that then because part of it, if like, again, if you need more people to take care of the elderly,
right? People
move from, Sweden and then say like, I'm going to be a nanny to your grandpa,
Right.
That's all. This is why we need to be more thoughtful when we talk about immigration, because like, it's not just like these people coming in and taking our jobs. It's like, actually,
they're creating jobs. So we need more.
We need them. We don't have enough workers. So we need them to fill those jobs because you're not doing it. So like, there's also this weird thing happening that I have not been following closely, but how like we're having like a worker supply shortage.
Yeah.
Partly,
I know that's in the restaurant industry for sure.
Yeah. And it's, I think partly because the unemployment is so good, but like, it's not even that good, honestly.
Right.
But that's this is a different issue for another day, but like then fucking pay everybody more so that they will leave. People like to work.
Right.
To have something to do.
Right. They also like making a decent
well, yeah, they like to pay their rent and to be able to like, go to the doctor when they need to.
Right. And not have it break the bank. Like this bill is doing to me right now. No, we're just kidding.
God, no, it's but really, but for sure.
Actually, it's not. It's $40. It was very exciting. But like the fear of opening up a medical bill, I was like, oh my God, how much is this going to be? Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I thought, which was interesting on the New York Times, the Daily podcast, was them talking about like teenagers and then like 20-year-olds and how first teenagers are having less sex. And if they are having sex, they're using protection. So then there's not like these unborn babies.
Well, that's what
a concept.
Well, it's so crazy.
Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, and it's sort of a funny thing. Also, the way that they were framing it in this, like you were saying earlier, in the pod, she made it sound like really bad that there was no more teen pregnancies. Yeah. She's like, there's no more teen pregnancies, so we're not having those extra like population booms. And I'm like, but that was the goal. Like, that's what we want, Right. So it's such a weird. It's a weird quote unquote problem to have. And it is a problem in the sense that like we have to make adjustments for it. So either you bring more people in or incentivize baby making, or we adjust to this changing demographics and the changing whatever.
Well, I do wonder with Biden's new plan of, providing financial assistance for childcare.
That was another thing that they mentioned in the pod. That like, because one of the reasons why women are not having children is that there's no support for them. And they're like, you know what? I can't afford this.
Right.
I would love to have 5 kids, but I can't afford to have 5 kids because there's no support. And there's and if you go to work, there's no childcare and things like that. So, I mean, I think that that's another thing too. If you want more babies in the world, you got to take care of the parents.
That's why I do think this plan could be an incentive to
have more babies.
Have children, more children.
They also said that like people are having children later because women are going into the workforce more and stuff. And that partly it's just like biological. Like if you start at 35, your chances of having 6 kids is not as high. You're just probably not going to do that. But if you start at 20, then you definitely have a higher chance of having a bunch of kids.
Yeah. I always wanted 4.
I want like,
not anymore.
I want like half.
2?
Just
you
like,
want a half a
no,
kid?
No, I want like half of a kid.
Katy. The top or the bottom? I'm just kidding. Gross.
Just like half. Weird. Just that's where the divorce man comes with a kid. Just have a kid sometime.
But we're manifesting that now.
Yeah.
We want a man
With a
divorced
child.
with children.
Yeah, or one.
We'll share
One
them.
Good. We thought we should do.
We should
have
share
a
a
baby
husband.
together.
Oh my
and we'll
God,
share the
that'd be
baby.
so fun.
We'll
'Cause
put it
then
on the plane. It'll fly back and forth.
I would like a part-time baby.
Do you know that they do that now? A friend of mine was saying that like he was thinking about it because apparently, I guess in England it's more of a thing maybe, but like there's these apps. They're not dating apps. They're like apps to connect you with another person that also wants a baby. But so then you parent a baby with like not a stranger, but like you see if like you're a good match, a parenting match, and then you have a baby together, and then you split the responsibility so that then you don't have to raise a baby alone. Like, let's say you know, like how sometimes women will like, oh, I'll have a baby by myself because I didn't meet anyone. But then in this case, you can meet someone that you don't have to be like married to, or like, you don't have to be in love with them. They just are somebody you trust and they also want a child. And then you can share the responsibility. So you're not doing it by yourself. It's kind of brilliant. I don't know if I would want to do it, but I think it's sort of, I don't know why not for some people.
So there's an app.
Yeah, it's like a dating app.
Okay.
And you meet people. And like if you guys fall in love or something, that's cool. But like that's not the point of the app. The point is
finding
like,
a partner who wants to also have a child.
Yes. And who like, and if your values align and you think that they'll raise the child similarly as to how you want to raise the child, and you can you co-parent basically a child. So if it's like a man who really wants a child but just doesn't have a partner, he can find a woman. And I think he like donates his sperm. I don't think they don't have sex or anything if they don't want to. And then she gets pregnant and then they have the baby together. And then hopefully you live in the same town or something, you know what I mean? So that like it's easy to like co-parent. But
have I told you my new reality show that I want to film?
I don't know.
Don't steal this idea, you guys.
Don't steal it.
I want to call it Sperm Hunters. And it's like people looking for sperm to have babies. Like,
yeah, that actually
because
be
a friend
fun
of mine
show.
is trying to have a child and looking through the catalogs of like,
It's so weird.
yeah,
But it's so great.
I guess it's like pictures of the guys as babies, so you can be like, my baby will look like this baby.
I guess I thought it would be like, I guess you wouldn't want to give your picture of you as an adult because then you'd be identifiable.
But there are some really cute babies and now like super ugly adult men. So like, I don't think that that's a good scale.
I don't think so either. I don't really know what it tells
rocket
you.
scientists, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, the genetics is interesting.
Yeah. It's weird to like flip through a catalog and then be like, this will be the
So
father.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it's-
Sperm hunter.
Yeah, I like that. We should make that.
Yeah. Bravo. If you're listening.
I know.
It can be a great reality show.
Yeah.
I'll get right on it.
Yeah, get on.
I'm not looking for sperm.
No.
I'm looking for pizza.
Yeah, always.
Always.
Pizza hunter.
Pizza hunter.
Yeah.
I do wonder then. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Do you feel like the population in New York has gone down? I mean,
yes, because everyone moved out.
I know.
You know, but like that's fine.
Because the population here in Nashville, my mom told me the other day, I don't know how she knew this statistic, but U-Haul, the moving company, the most traveled path has been from LA to Nashville or New York City to Nashville.
Wow, that's interesting.
They're all coming here.
Yeah.
To
You
Nashville.
can feel it. I mean,
yeah,
there's
you can feel the
traffic and stuff.
boom of, yeah. But,
I mean, people do. That's also just a different. I mean, and so all this information is coming because the census came out,
Right,
So that's why we
yes.
know all this stuff. So even that kind of stuff, I think, also probably. I don't know. I guess you can tell some of that from the census too, right? People moving and stuff.
what was the deal with the census this last year? Because Trump was like, stop the census, and he ended it early because he didn't want to have. There was something about why he didn't want the proper. Oh, because of voting, and like redistributing.
Oh, the gerrymandering, yeah.
Right. Okay. But,
And there's also like aside that for sure, and then in addition to that, it's like they use the census to like allocate funds.
right.
So if like you see that there's like a lot of, I don't know what, a lot of children in this one area, like we need to have funds to like put toward a school or something. But the Republicans don't want to do that. They just want to pocket
Oh
money.
no, my gardener is here.
Oh no. Oh, because he's gonna make noise.
We're gonna hear this.
That's all right.
Fine.
We're in the.
And when I say gardener, it just came with the house.
my gardener's
My
here.
gardener's here.
Is he cute? I can't see him.
Nope.
No, that's too bad. Sperm hunters.
Sperm hunters. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
Do you smell that? I smell sperm.
Yeah.
Gross. I'm sorry. I love it. I think it'd be funny.
That's funny. It's disgusting, but funny.
Well, if anything, guys, listen to our podcast. You've made it all the way through pretty much. Rate and review it. But then also, if you're interested, The Daily does have that episode about the population decreasing across the world. And I think it's fascinating. And then listen to the one about Japan, too, because that one is just like women not wanting to succumb to like the traditional lifestyle of what it means to be a woman.
But I think that's like, so, but then, and we kind of touched on this, but that is like a big thing. It's like, if you want women to have babies, then treat them better.
Right.
Why is that not like, a thing that we, I don't know. But I also don't think, I personally, oh yeah. Can you guys hear that? That's great. Sperm hunters. It's like a whole team of people now. It's like, what is happening? Your yard is like not big. It's not a big yard. And everybody's just working on it at the same time.
They'll be done literally in 7 minutes, but
That's so
it's so funny. Don't they they both look like Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
I love the smell of cut grass, though.
Oh, we can go out there
and smell the grass.
Yeah.
Oh, guy's riding like a tractor. It's like, there's really not a lot of grass. It's really funny.
You take the girl out of the city.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, yeah, just treat people better. But also, so what do you think we should do, Marie? Should we get more babies made, or should we just adapt to the new normal?
Adapt.
I think adapt too.
Adapt. It's better for the environment.
The shark told me that he doesn't want so many people here.
But also, humans will adapt. Or Mother Earth. Actually, this is what I think will happen. Mother Earth is just going to kill all humans.
That's the thing. Mother Earth is going to kill us all off anyway.
Right.
So we might as well do it in a kinder way to ourselves. Let's just scale back. Mm-hmm. And so we avoid having these pandemics every year.
Right.
That's what that pandemic is. It's just the Earth being like, bitches, get off of me.
And there's just going to be more.
It's going to be worse and worse and worse. So why not be taking a positive move, like what is it? Like what is the word I'm looking for?
Step forward?
Yeah, or just like an active move toward trying to fix this problem now in a way that maybe
Look, he's right there.
Let's ask him what he thinks. What do you think about the population?
What do you think about the population? That man looks like he has so many children.
He might. He's tired.
That's why he's sitting there riding that tractor rather than the other guy with
absolutely.
Anyway, this is great. I like that we've ended with the lawnman.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, let us know. Send us an email. What do you think about population? Should we adapt? Should we get immigration? That's a great solution where we're not adding more humans to the planet, but we are helping us as a country with our workforce and stuff. Mm-hmm. Why not?
And as human beings, and people are in the middle of war and rape.
If they need a place to go, we need some people in here.
Welcome them back. Yes, let's be good people and love our planet.
Yeah.
All right,
move to the woods,
each other
again. Move to the
now.
Arctic and catch some squirrels. That's what I want to do.
Eat some parasites.
Yeah,
love it. Well, thanks for listening, you guys. We're gonna go and have a day now.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
So we eat a biscuit.